All right, so welcome to English class. Today's Wednesday, March 14th, and we're going to do part of our lesson today is a little model of getting into Edublogs, and I have a couple of points I want to make to you, and I want to ask you to do a couple of things to design your blog and try it out. So the first thing I want you to do is make your way over to Edublogs. And you're going to log in using the email and password that was sent to you in the email. If you're having trouble and it's not letting you log in, just try clicking on the link in the email that had your username and password and see if that makes a difference. Once you log in, you want to make your way to your dashboard. Now it might take you to a screen where it has you choose like my blogs versus my sites or whatever. Click on my blogs. Sometimes you'll get up here, you'll be able to click and it'll say dashboard, but this is the dashboard and this is where you got to go. The first thing I want you to do from your dashboard is click on settings. This is something really important that I want to make sure we all do together right here and now. Click on general. And I want you to change your time zone. The time zone on your blog is going to default to UTC for Universal Time, and I need you to change it to Eastern Time. So there's a big drop-down menu here, and you've got to scroll through it. You can pick any Eastern Time Zone city. I picked New York. That will get you where you need to go. And once you've done that, then you can click Save Changes. Make sure you click Save Changes or it's not going to stick. The reason your time zone needs to be set properly is so that you get credit for posting it when you posted it. I noticed the other night some people were playing around. It was like 6 o'clock in the evening and I got notifications saying that people were posting from midnight, and I'm like, oh, they're posting from the future because they hadn't changed their time zone. So as long as your time zone is set to Eastern Time, your post should show up with the correct timestamp from when you did it. After you have changed your time, I want to show you a couple of other things that you can do. So you can change the appearance on your blog through this part in the sidebar. There's other places you can get to it too. If you're in your blog, there will be something up here at the top that says customize. When you go into appearance, you've got a couple of different options here. Themes, customize, widgets, and menus. Themes are probably going to be your starting place, and this is where you can pick a different design for your blog. Some people have already done this, which is cool, and I don't want us in class right here now to take the time to choose a theme if you haven't already done so. But as you can see, there's tons of different options to choose from. So find something that you like. Once you find something that you like, you need to know that it's not going to look out of the box necessarily the way you want it. That's when you use the other option here, which is customize. And I want to show you what this might look like. Customize means you can change things, and different themes have different customization options. So some themes you'll be able to customize a lot, other themes you'll only be able to customize a little. I want to show you an example of something that should be customized. I'm actually going to use Peter's blog as an example because Peter set this up the other night, and he used a theme that that could use some customization. So when we go to Peter's blog, we see that the theme he's chosen has this button here in the middle. It says click here to set up your call to action, and it has these boxes here that don't seem to do anything. It seems like they're places that could you could put links or information or whatever, but we don't really want to use them, so we can make them go away. So if we click on customize, it's loading slowly. We're going to see over here different things that we can change. So on some themes, you'll be able to change the colors. Here it looks like you can only change the color of the header text. You can change the name up here, which we can see Peter already did. And here we see call to action. That's this that we were talking about, and front page highlights, which is this. If we click on call to action, we can see there's this box that says check this box to hide the call to action button. We're going to do that because we don't want it there. And we click save. Then we're going to go out to front page highlights, and you can click to hide the highlights, and we're going to click that, and we're going to click save and publish. Now when we look at Peter's blog, it's a lot more seamless. We can much more easily see, okay, this is his header, this is his tag, and then down here's his post. We don't have all this extra nonsense in there that we don't need. I encourage you to play around with the settings, customize it, take away things that are cluttering up your blog that you don't want, that you don't need. In just a few minutes here in class, I'm actually going to give you like 10 minutes to play with themes, do some customization, and try out your first post. But for right now, we're going to go back to my dashboard, get out of Peter's blog, and I'll actually change it back to the way Peter had it. The next thing I want to distinguish for you is the difference between pages and posts. Pages are like a regular website that has like subpages. Pages are static. They stay put. They're not places you're going to update regularly. They're like informational. You guys probably aren't going to have any pages unless you wanted to do an about me or something like that. On your blogs, you have no need to be working in pages. Posts are where you're going to be doing your daily work. So to show you what the difference looks like on my blog, on our class blog, this is a post. Notice it has my username, it has the date. If I click on it, it actually takes me out to the post's permalink where you can add a comment. And this is a post. So this is the kind of thing that you're going to be creating. Pages are these links over here. And these are basically static pages that I've had that I want to keep up basically as reference. So like blogging guidelines and rules, your blog prompts, blog post etiquette, all of that is right here for your reference. And they're going to stay put, but you've got to click on them to get to them. Once I give you some work time, and one of your homework assignments tonight is to continue playing around with your blog, I want you to read the information I have posted here. Because it is really important before you start blogging that you know kind of what the expectations are and how to make this efficient for you. I mentioned that you're going to be working in posts, and I want you to click on your dashboard on all posts. When you go to all posts, you're going to see a screen kind of like this. You probably all have at least one post on here that says hello world. You all see that? That's one that they automatically created for you so you'd have some content on your blog. Do us all a favor. Click in the box and hit trash to delete the hello world post. We don't need it. It's unnecessary. It's just garbage. Some of you have already done a test post on your own, which is great, but what I want to have everybody do today is make a test post so that we can all try it out for the first time. And I want to show you how to insert pictures and how to insert links. So if you did already create a test post, you can edit it and change it here, and you can go in and just add the picture, add the link, whatever. To create a new post, you're going to click Add New. And you need to give it a title. So I'm going to call this Test Post Block 3 BDF. And I just want you to type a couple of sentences right here, just so we have some content. It doesn't have to be anything of importance. I'm just going to type a couple of sentences. I'm typing very badly because I'm under pressure. All right, so just a couple of sentences to get us started. The first thing I'm going to show you how to do is add a picture. So if you click on Add Media, there's some media here. I can upload a new file. For purposes of demonstration, I'm just going to pick a random file that I have on here. You could also create a gallery, an audio playlist, a video playlist. I don't encourage you to do that because your blog only has so much storage space, and those kinds of things will take up a lot of space. I'll show you in a minute what a featured image is, but for right now I just clicked this investigator and I'm going to insert it into the post. Once I put it in the post, I can put it on the left, I can put it in the middle, I can put it on the right, whatever. I'm going to put it on the left. I can change my font. I can make it big like a heading. I can do any of that. The other thing I want to do is put in a link, and so I'll just need to go and find the link that I want. And for purposes of demonstration, your link can be to whatever. I'll just link to this CNN article for purposes of demonstration. I just copied my link. When I come back over here, I just need to highlight the text that I want turned into a hyperlink. And it looks like I'm having some issue here. Let's just go like this, because for some reason it's trying to put the link on the picture. I post my link in there to the National School Walkout, and then boom, there it is. One more thing to show you, you have this option to put in a featured image, and I'm just going to pick a random picture like this so you can see what the featured image is. You got to make sure that you click publish. If you don't click publish, it's going to sit there in your drafts and you're not going to be able, no one's going to be able to see it except you. Once you click publish, then you can go out to your blog and take a look at your post. So here you can see my post. It's dated and timed right now. Here's the picture I put in. Here is the link to the walkout. And here is the featured photo. So the featured photo makes it kind of like a big header at the top. It might look different depending on your particular theme and your particular layout. And that's about it. So what I'd like you guys to do right now is I'm going to give you 10 minutes here in class, and I expect you guys at home to spend about the same amount of time. At least I want you to go into your blog on your dashboard. I want you to make sure you have changed the setting on your time zone. Play with your appearance, make it more interesting than just a plain white background. Customize it as needed, and make a test post that includes both a photograph and a link so we can see how that works. After you're done with that, I would encourage you to check out the posts of your classmates and leave comments so you can kind of see how that works. One thing to consider before we wrap up here is that if you don't see the ability to comment on a post, if you're on a classmate's blog or my blog or whatever, and you don't see a place to add a comment, you need to click on the post itself. If you click on the post itself, you'll notice that the bar up here has now changed to the permalink for this particular post, and then you'll be able to comment down here. Okay. If you have any questions in class right now, you can ask me them one-on-one. If you are watching this at home, please send me a Schoology message if you have any issues.